All right, 12:02. Welcome to the Oil Stream, brought to you by Boston Pizza. Next Monday, Boston Pizza on location. Capilano, Boston Pizza with Cody. I saw him at the tailgate, actually, and on the field after the game, I think. He was at the tailgate. Boston Pizza, Capilano, next week. Hopefully a patio show. Yes. What's the weather look like on Monday? Hopefully the weather on Monday is good, and we can go patio show.
That would be nice.
If not, it'll be an awesome indoor show.
Last time.
Monday, chance of rain, 22. What's your calendar saying there, Matty?
I only go to Sunday.
Your app only goes to Sunday? You're such a tech-savvy guy. How's that even possible?
Well, that's Environment Canada. I could look up one of these other sites. Let me take a look at.
Mine's cloudy, 21 and cloudy.
I'll go look at the models.
Let's give it some time. Let's give it some time.
Can change.
Here, do you want the European? Do you want the American? Or do you want the
What's
Canadian
the European?
model?
What's that mean?
The European model.
What is it, though? What's the European model? I've never heard of this.
Well, there's like the stuff that like Clausen would use to try to forecast it.
Okay.
I'll use
From Europe.
I'll use the European model.
Okay.
I don't know what this
Fancy.
means.
Let's do it.
Monday, that's the 24th? No. Yeah, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
According to the European model.
16 degrees, feels like 19.
Well, it definitely won't be a patio show then.
But it doesn't look like there's any rain.
A nice and secure indoor show at Capilano Boston Pizza.
With good folk.
So that should be fun. Man with a Beard 16 says tickets for the Estes have been secured. Matty, progress on that? It's going well here before you take off.
Well, let me take a look here.
Going very smooth.
I think because not all staff have secured their tickets yet, and that will need to happen because I can't have staff.
What happens
also not show up.
if like Reed's on vacation, doesn't get his Estes tickets by the time he comes back? And it's sold out.
Well, I'll text him at some point today or tomorrow to be like,
out of
hey,
luck.
staff, the text to staff will come out at some point. Let me open this up.
It's
Let's
good.
see
I
where
think
we're
you're
at.
going to like it. I just saw it too.
Yes, we're at the 94
Yeah.
tickets.
I see 95.
Oh, you're up to 95.
I got a 95 in front of me here.
So that's putting us almost at 50% sold. I have a couple of emails to send it out for some people that don't know. And it's only been on sale, general public since 9 a.m. So
That's
things
good.
Things are going.
Has the Godfather got his tickets yet?
I don't think
Can
so.
we look that up? I'll have to text Godfather.
Yeah, people are going to have to go.
Yeah. All right, excellent. Go to EdmontonSportsTalk.com and right at the
Matty.
top, you'll see Estes. You click on it and you can buy your tickets online. And then if you have an iPhone, they'll add right to your wallet. I don't know. What type of phone do you have, Trev?
Google Pixel 10.
Do you have a wallet on a Google Pixel 10? You
I
must.
do.
So your SD tickets would slide in there
I
too.
don't have it quite set up yet, but I'm going to have to because this weekend my card's going. I've had it for like 5 years.
What's going? Your card?
My card, the chip.
Well, just go
went
get
to-
a new card.
Yeah, I need to do that as well. But for the time being, like I just need to get it all set up on my phone.
I've never
because
paid anything on my phone. I'm too afraid of it.
I thought you were a big pay on the phone guy.
No, I've got. Let me see here.
Don't you have?
Oh,
like
here
a-
I have a question for people actually. So my wallet on my phone, you know the wallet thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find the app anymore. So I've been going to the app store and just searching it and then opening it. So I know it's on my phone, but like the icon's gone.
Do you not have like?
And
I
I don't know how to get I don't know how to get the icon back on one of my home
a
pages.
search button on your home screen. Is there not anything you can like if you scroll down?
Is there? Yeah, there might be.
Well, Google has.
I
that.
still don't know this very well. Let's see.
Have you ever? You had a BlackBerry.
I had a BlackBerry way back in the day.
Straight into iPhone or Apple.
I have some cards on here, but I've never. You just tap the machine. That's it.
I think so.
So you select the card, and then it pops up, and you tap the machine.
It's pretty fancy.
It is pretty fancy, actually.
I've
I
always
think I'd like
been
to do that.
scared to do that, but
Yeah. Well, it is 2026.
I know.
I was thinking
Probably
the other
get
day. Where was I? Somebody was like, "Do you have cash for something?" I said, "I don't have cash for something." And then I thought, when was the last time I had like cash in a wallet or my pocket?
Yeah.
And the only time I ever really get cash out is when I need to give it to somebody.
Yeah. For me, it was 2 weeks before I started working at EST because I was bartending.
That was the last time you. Oh, Bart. Well, yeah.
So I was just always packing.
Man, when
cash.
I used to do Monday night,
It was not good. Like it was bad. Like I'd carry like my parents would hate it because I'd have like $500 to $600 on me at a time.
What?
Like, why are you doing that? I'm like, well, I bartend, and then it's just nice to have this when I bartend, so I can just use my money when people give me money to, get the transaction all done. So, but yeah, that was the last time. Last time I had.
Hey, look at all the
cash.
cards I have in there.
Nice.
But I never paid. I never paid with any of them. I never paid with any of them. And most of them are maxed out anyway, Trev, so don't worry about it. Anyway, the Oil Stream is brought to you by Boston Pizza. Sean over there, Newstead in the Nasty Chat. That's one of the guys I go camping with.
Sean.
This guy was on like 1.5 knees. He banged up his knee really bad.
Uh-oh.
And he still did more than I did.
So it's like Fergie.
He's not as immobile as Fergie.
Okay.
But like he's had a sore knee for a while.
Damn.
And he was still bending over, starting fires and stuff.
Jeez.
And I was just like, oh. I told him, I said, I'll carry wood for you. Because you shouldn't be carrying wood with a banged up knee. But anyway, Sean, I see your little, that's how I found it. Search, it's right there. And then wallet. And then I guess I'll move it around after.
Boom.
So
he's a good camper.
Things are coming together now.
Hell yeah.
All right, we got your Popeyes spicy headlines coming up. We're going to drop the hammer for hammer injury law. We'll get into that. That's a new segment. Did I tell you about that?
No.
We got to do that one when I'm not here either.
Sorry.
Just a heads up.
My apologies.
Just a heads up.
I did not do that.
No, that's on me. And then the numbers game as well. And we'll talk video games there. We're just a couple big Fortnite players, me and Trev.
There we are.
It is addicting though.
Oh, it's so addictive.
Yeah.
You got to start building.
Yeah, I saw some guy building a brick wall the other day and I went around and I shot him. I was like, this wall only has one wall. It's not like,
look at this.
yeah,
Idiot.
he's building this wall and I just kind of pop around like, you're dead. I spend most of my time running and then sliding on my knees really fast.
That's fun, eh?
Yeah, and then
press B.
Sunday we found a car.
Oh, yeah.
And Marshall and I were buzzing around in that car.
They've got a few maps. They have Fortnite OG. It's called OG Fortnite.
Okay.
That's the original map. I prefer that one personally.
All right.
But if you're just starting, you're obviously probably hooked on the map that they've been using for the last few months. But that's a good map. It's a lot more. There's a lot more. Like there's cards in that map. There's all these fancy guns and all that. Fortnite OG, it's very simple. You just have like a shotgun, a few assault rifles, that kind of thing. But,
okay. Well, to dabble in a little bit. We're still just like generic characters and everything. We haven't got anything cool yet.
Haven't got the LeBron
Marshall,
skin yet?
Marshall keeps going, Daddy, look at these V-Bucks. I'm like, you're not getting V-Bucks. It's not happening.
Until you're scrolling, and then he's like, Dad, look, there's LeBron James.
Well, if he was to find LeBron, I would pony up the V-Bucks.
Yeah, because it only comes like some skins, they're only on for like 24 hours and then they change and then they won't be on.
So we got to
for
watch
like,
for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to know. All of Edmonton Sports Talk is brought to you by Play Alberta. Are you ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games from blackjack to baccarat. Your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in, whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go. Now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense. You can text us anytime, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. And let's dive into, so we got a few things we're going to hit on today. We're going to do the numbers game today. For that, we'll get into the McDavid conversation on the video game. He becomes the first ever NHL player to hit 99. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to kind of dive into that a little bit later on. Did you find the other guys who've been 99 in other sports?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. So we're going to do that. I'm going to drop the hammer of I decided to blow up my Juan Rincon Hockey League team about 45 minutes before kickoff on Friday Night Football. And I'll tell you that story because it includes me trading Connor McDavid. I traded Connor McDavid in a hockey pool in which he's helped me win 5 of the last 7 years.
Damn.
But I don't know. I'll come back around to it. But you probably hate me right now. Yeah. I traded Connor McDavid. I've had him since he was drafted. Together we've won multiple championships. And I was just like, that's it. It's done. Trade him to a Flames fan, too.
Did you need change or you just wanted change?
I was in a point where it was either change now or watch my roster get whittled away to nothing.
Yeah, fair.
And I did well.
Yeah?
I did. I think I did very well.
Yes.
So we're going to get into that. Keep your text messages coming in, 780-218-9999. Popeye spicy headlines. Let's start there today. Grab the $5.99 big meal for a limited time only. Mini chicken sandwich or 2 tendies, plus a biscuit and a drink for just $5.99 at participating Popeyes locations. All right, so NHL.com put out their top 10 goalies in the league list, which I had up this morning, but I don't have up right now.
I've got it.
Okay. So we're going to do a little, here it is. Yeah, I got it too. So this is the NHL Network's top 10 goalies. Okay. So we'll go through this list and then we'll put a little Oilers twist on this. So at number 10, I'll give you the list here, Trev, of 10, and then you can tell me what's the biggest outlier maybe in it. Jakub Dobeš coming in off a phenomenal playoff. Maybe he's the one that pops up, but Dobeš is at 10. Jesper Wallstedt, who the Oilers could have drafted, but decided to trade down and take Xavier Bourgault. He's at 9. Dan Vladar out of nowhere to number 8 on this list.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jake Ottinger, who I still have in the One Rincon Hockey League, he's at 7. Logan Thompson is at 6. Jeremy Swayman is at 5. Sorokin is at 4. Shesterkin is at 3. Connor Hellebuck is at 2. And the number 1 goaltender in the league, who's just, when you watch him play the position, it's incredible. It's Andrei Vasilevsky at number 1. So from that list, what's the one name that jumps out at you?
I mean, it's got to be Vladar coming in. And
living in a world where Vladar is a top 10 goalie in the league is quite something.
Yeah, and that makes me ask the question, like I wrote it down, like, is this the weakest the goaltending position has been in quite some time? Maybe, like I just, growing up in the 2000s, you know, you had Brodeur, you had Bobby Lou, you had Henrik Lundqvist, you had Tim Thomas, you had Mika Kiprusoff, like, and those were all like stars. I just like looking at it now, like Dan Vladar, he had a good season. It was pretty solid for Philadelphia. It looks like he posted a 29-14-7 record, 2.42 goals against average, and a .906 save percentage. It's just surprising because the year prior he was backup for the Calgary Flames. So this is interesting. I know when they acquired Dan Vladar, they said like his numbers for the Flames, they weren't the best, but he was also playing the majority of his games in back-to-back nights, and he was going up against the better teams. And
his team would have been tired because...
Yeah, exactly. So those were like the competition that he was
Didn't Wyshynski give Vladar like 5th place Hart Trophy vote this year or something like that?
Did he? Oh.
I know he talked about that. I don't know if he did.
Yeah,
but.
that would be impressive. So that surprises me a little bit, but it's surprising. Like I think it's okay, but I don't think people, like, I'm kind of on the fence with this. I don't think people realize how good of a season he actually had. But it is still weird to think like Dan Vladar, who was a backup, right now is a top 10 according to the NHL, a top 10 goalie. I don't know. So that's a surprising one. But again, like I'd have Jesper Wallstedt ahead of Dan Vladar.
Ahead of Vladar, yeah.
What I saw from Dobeš in the Canadiens in the playoffs this year, absolutely, I would have him ahead of Vladar.
I would say with Dobeš, and I am a Dobeš stan. I think he's phenomenal. But to be a top 10 goalie already was such a small sample size for Dobeš. I'm like,
that is surprising.
That to me, and I think like let's say he plays 50 games in back-to-back years for the Habs and is what he was in these playoffs.
Yeah.
Then I certainly think he could trend towards like a top 5 guy.
Yeah.
But for such a small sample size to be at 10 already makes me think, my God, this is a weak position.
And see,
in the National Hockey League,
and that's why that's a good point.
Yeah.
Because is that just like, did he play his way in? Was he that good, or was it just because other NHL goalies, or they're, you know, the goalies right now aren't necessarily the greatest? And I probably lean towards that a little bit more. But I mean, he's in the top 10. I see a world where he's going to continue to move up and potentially be closing in on like 6 and or 7. But for like Dan Vladar, I think this is the first time he'll ever be in a list like this. I don't know if he can follow that up. I don't think he's that good. I don't know. So
yeah, I don't know. That one's the one when I first read through, I was like, Dobeš, okay, like that was pretty hot. And then Wallstedt obviously had a really good year.
Yeah.
And then Vladar had a good year, but you're like, man, Vladar is number 8 goalie in the league. Okay, so here's where we want to put the Oilers twist on this. And if you're listening on TuneIn or iHeart, you can fire us a text at 780-218-9999. If you're watching over on YouTube, you can hammer the thumbs up for us. Hit us up in the nasty chat. We're in the Popeye Spicy headlines here. Here's the question. How deep does this list have to go before an Oilers goaltender is on it? Now, I know many of you are super pumped about the Oilers goaltending. They've got 3 of them. It could be great. It could be weird, whatever. Does a top 15 list have an Oilers goalie on it? Does a top 20 list have an Oilers goalie on it? Like how much further down the list do you need to get?
I think probably, well, first off, let's determine who is the Oilers' best goalie. It's got to be Freddie. Right now.
I mean, I would say
It should be Freddie.
I would say based on the playoffs, it's Freddie Anderson.
Yeah.
Based on his last 2 regular seasons, I'm not sure it's Freddie Anderson.
Yeah, there was an article I read when the Oilers acquired him. This is the first premier goalie that the Oilers have gotten in the McDavid era.
Yeah, I read that too, and it was disrespectful to a couple guys before.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. I was like, and premier, like maybe once upon a time you could put him in.
He's never won a Vezina.
No.
He's at the tail end of his career.
He's had good stretches, but yeah, he's never been that consistent.
His last season, he played 35 games and had an .874 save percentage. The year before that, he played 22 and had an .899.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't know.
Is Freddie Anderson to me? I think the conversation starts at maybe they have a top 20 goalie.
Yeah, I agree. Like
maybe
if you're gonna put him, because there's no way the goalies that didn't make this list that I'd like to think you've got Lucas Dostal, like he's probably top 20 for sure.
Bobrovsky would still be a top 20 for me.
Bobrovsky, Gustafson, UC Saros, Linus Ullmark. Maybe you have time for Dustin Wolf. I think so.
I have a buddy who's a Blue Jackets fan who says Jet Greaves would be in that list.
Right. So he's not, if you're going to have, like, I like to think like he's anywhere from like 17 to 20. Maybe. But
Darcy Kemper, is Darcy Kemper a top 20 goalie?
I don't think he gets the love that he should. I feel like he's underappreciated. So
Spencer Knight?
Spencer Knight, I'd probably have
Spencer Knight would probably be there.
So yeah, like I don't know, like right now, just looking based off statistics last year, like Frederick Anderson had, this is just going off wins, I guess, and save percentage.
That was
Freddie Anderson was ranked 39th with 16 wins and save percentage of .874. So by that doesn't get you in the top 20, Dusty. So I don't know, but as we saw in the playoffs, completely different story.
Behind a wagon.
But that's the thing,
like
right?
a wagon.
Yeah. So
he was good, but
Carolina was also
they won the cup when they lost him.
Yeah.
Like
he lost the crease.
That's how good that team was.
Yeah.
So Freddie Anderson last year in save percentage, and this is tough because there's guys who play shorter games. I guess you go minimum, but he was ranked 79th in save percentage last year in the league.
Yeah.
874. The other guys who were around him, though, were Jordan Binnington at 873. Bobrovsky was 877.
Silver medalist.
Those are the noticeable names there. Montembeault, who many people thought was a disaster, was 872. Aiden Hill was 871. So, yeah, it might even be a bit of a Edmonton homer take for us to say that he's a top 20.
Yeah.
So the list probably has to be, if the list is a top 25 list,
yeah,
based on what he did in the playoffs prior to injury, I think Freddie Anderson would be on it.
I think so. I think that's fair. But as we've seen, he's one of those goalies, like most goalies. I think that's the thing. That could be said for pretty much every goalie I've ever heard. It's when he's on. And that kind of goes for Freddie Anderson. Like I remember his time in Anaheim, his time in Toronto, where he's just putting up wicked numbers. And I was just like, man, why can't the Oilers ever get a goalie like this? And now they do. But obviously,
he's not that. He's 36 years old.
Yeah, not the same goalie at all. So it'll be interesting. I can't wait to see it.
Now, pretty disrespectful of us to not even think about Jari in that conversation.
I know. But I wonder what his. Well, no, his numbers were still probably worse than.
No, I think his save percentage was better than Anderson's last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But and awesome. Anderson did play in Carolina, and Jari played here.
True.
So it doesn't help the case. Jordan texts in and says he'd probably say it had to be 21 deep.
Yeah.
Hampton Steve texts in and says Freddie's probably somewhere in the high 20s on that list. Jari would be down in the high 50s. Levi is an incomplete and can't be ranked right now. And Library Pat texts in and says, I'm still not sure that the Oilers are better off now that if they just would have re-signed Ingram.
Yeah.
But Ingram hasn't signed yet, right?
Nope. Yeah, I think there's a case to be made.
Tolvanen hasn't signed yet?
No.
Damn it.
Your boys.
PTO Tolvanen, man. P. Tolvanen.
Yeah.
Patolvanen.
Patolvanen.
If they sign him, that's what I'm going to call him. Patolvanen.
I'd be okay with that. You've convinced me, Dustin.
On Tolvanen?
I think so.
Good. Got to build as much momentum as I can there on the Tolvanen front.
Write a song about it one day.
What's that?
Could write a song about it one day.
You know what? If he signs, he'll definitely get a song. By the way, if you're an Oilers fan who doesn't check out anything else, but you're just like an oil streamer, tomorrow morning 6:30, I will be launching the Stan Bowman song.
Yeah.
Which people love the ones today for the Nasty Bash song. I think tomorrow's might go over as an all timer.
Really?
Yeah.
So as far as songs that you've ever written,
I think
is this a top 3 song?
No. Top 3 songs are tough. We've got some bangers out there.
Yeah, you really do.
I'd say it probably could push into top 10, maybe.
Okay.
So we'll see on that one.
Nice.
Wait. Sailor texted in and said, just stick with the goalies here for a second. Sailor texted in and says, how would you guys rank the Oilers' 3-headed monster compared to other teams' tandems or goalie setup? Are the Oilers in a better spot this year compared to the other seasons in the McDavid era?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a first. I wish I knew the answer to that. As far as personnel, I think, I don't think that, I honestly think it's pretty similar, man.
I think it's kind of we'll see. It's very much we'll see between the pipes.
They've kind of had those goalies going into the season where you're optimistic. And at times they've been good. Jack Campbell, when they signed him, that was his best year. He put together a wicked stretch during that year. And so it's okay, yeah, I like this. But I also said the same thing with Talbot, and it was a good first year. But as far as this year, I don't know, man. It's the first time that they've ran 3 goalies since I've been watching the Oilers. So is that going to be good? I really don't know. I've never seen it before. So, talking
and not
to Gager,
many teams do it either.
No, and talking to Gager is that him being a former goalie, I know you want to be in the net as much as possible. And so I feel like Freddie Anderson.
I don't think Freddie Anderson wants to be in the net as much as possible.
Okay.
I think Freddie Anderson probably be happy playing 35 games.
Yeah. And some people love that role being backup. Yeah. So if that's the case, then I like it, but it's just, I don't know. It'll be fascinating to watch. The goaltending headlines into the season is something that I'm really looking forward to see. And I'm pretty bullish on Devin Levi.
You are, hey?
I am, yeah.
Have you been diving into him a little bit more since they got him?
Yeah, well, it was his 2020 World Juniors. I remember what he was able to do and the hype around.
There's been a bunch of World Junior goalies that didn't become anything though, right?
It was Zach Fucali before.
Tokarski. That's what I worry about. I worry about that he's like Tokarski and Zach Fucali.
Yeah, and
hopefully he's not.
Yeah, and just doing research, when he was called up, he had a first few games and they were good. He was solid in those games. Then the next season came around, I'm pretty sure. And the Buffalo Sabres, that's one thing. They sent him down. It's the Buffalo Sabres were still bottom of the basement team when he was the netminder. They weren't making the playoffs. They were, bottom 5 in the league in every, category, it seemed like. So, and you're asking a rookie goaltender to come in and steal the show. It's not easy at all. So he's had the talent. He put up wicked numbers in the AHL this last year. Most starts in the AHL this last year as well. So I don't know. It'll be. I can't wait to watch. But I think by the end of the season might be a hot take.
Well, we'll see. We'll keep tabs on that.
Who knows?
It is the Oil Stream. It's brought to you by Boston Pizza. Next Monday, we will be at the Capilano Boston Pizza location. So please make plans to swing on by for lunch. We'll be going live from there for the Lock Shop and the Oil Stream. All right, let's drop the hammer here. And I guess I dropped the hammer.
Drop that hammer, Dusty.
I dropped it this week.
Yeah, you did.
In the Wandering Cone Hockey League.
Who names your fantasy leagues?
You don't know the backstory on it?
No.
I'll bring you up to speed. Drop the Hammers, brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Rick Mallett has once again been recognized by Best Lawyers for 2026, continuing a distinction he's received every year since the founding of Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries need the Hammer. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER. Hampton Caesar, let's just hope that Levi isn't just another Justin Pogge. And Troll texts in and says, Jeff Glass was great at the World Juniors too. I would say there's been more World Junior goalie misses than hits over the last 20 years.
What's one Team Canada goalie that has turned in?
Carey Price.
But I'm saying in the last,
the last decade?
Yeah, the last decade, there's not a single one. I think Devin Levi has the best chances to being that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah. I don't think anyone else has panned out.
My God.
I'll have to do some more digging on that, but
Carter Hart.
I guess, yeah.
Carter Hart in a roundabout fashion, I guess now.
And then the last, like, he was pretty hyped as well for Vancouver. Goalie. Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
For the Canucks?
Yeah. And he lost to Finland. And it was tough. 2021. Oh, the nasty. Someone will know.
A Canucks prospect?
Oh, yes.
And he never became anything?
No, and he was a lot of hype on this guy. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. The nasties will know. Someone will know.
We got to look that up now.
Canada, I'll look it up.
780-218-9999.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I'm going to race you, and I'm going a different way. You're Googling it. I'm going to the Canucks draft page at HockeyDB, and I'm going to beat you. Not Ty Young.
No. DiPietro.
Oh, Michael DiPietro.
Michael DiPietro.
He's still a guy
still
that people are like in the AHL. They're like, once he gets on waivers.
Yeah. That's who it is. DiPietro.
He's 27 years old now, though.
That's crazy, man. That's flown.
He had a 930 last year in the AHL. It's had awesome AHL numbers, but still, Boston's had strong goaltending. But
there are some teams just find goalies like that, man. It just ticks me off.
Yeah, good work on the DiPietro. Sobkirk says jury out on Kosa. Hopefully he gets a chance too. Yeah. All right. So quickly, the Wandering Cone Hockey League for people who've been listening forever. It started. Me and a bunch of my buddies from Lethbridge went on my stag in 2010. And we went to the Blue Jays farm team's AAA team in Vegas. They were called the 51s at the time.
Terrible name.
And we were at the game, and it was like $1 draft beer night. So we're really getting into it. And the other team had a pitcher by the name of Juan Rincon, who we grew up watching. He used to play for the Twins and stuff.
That's a name?
Yeah. So he was there that night, and we were all over him. All over him. And he finally gets called into the game, and we were giving him like a standing ovation. We're like, you're a bum, Rincon. You're playing in this league now. And he goes out, and he threw one pitch, and Blue Jays catching prospect J.P. Arancibia hammers it. Gone. Over the fence. He comes walking back. They pull him. He comes in, throws one pitch, home run. They pull him. He comes walking back towards us, and we're just like, we're like 10 rows up. We're like, nice work, Rincon. So we were all over this guy. At the end of the night, he ended up playing along with it pretty good. It by probably like the 7th inning, it became like a fun thing.
Yeah, he's like, hey, guys.
So Boom, my buddy Boom, snuck down right next to their dugout and tried to ask him how much we'd have to pay him to come out and party with us for the night. And he didn't. He had a game the next day. But then we started our hockey league that summer, and we named it the Juan Rincon Hockey League.
Okay.
And now we have a Juan Rincon Football League, and so that's it. So anyway, I've had Connor McDavid. I got Connor McDavid in 2000. Like, what happened was a guy who was going to try to win the league that year had a bunch of first-round picks that he'd collected over the previous couple of years.
Okay.
And he came to me and goes, I just need to pick up a couple good guys down the stretch. I've got this pick. Would you trade somebody for this pick? And it was going to be the McDavid pick. And I was just like, yeah. So I gave him PK Subban, like prime PK Subban, and close to prime Phil Kessel.
Okay.
He ended up winning the league that year.
Nice. But
the pick I had, they gave me, was for another guy who finished dead last. So I selected McDavid, and I had him ever since. Since that, like we've done it 16 years. I've won 8 of them. I've won 5 of the last 7, mostly due to Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
But what happens in that league is if you load up and go for championship runs, you trade so many picks, bringing in points at the deadline and stuff, that I have literally traded almost all my picks, 2026, 2027, and 2028.
Damn.
And I'm like, I'm out of runway to load up and go for more titles. And I still had a really good team. I finished 2nd this year. And it's like we had our deadline for keepers was Friday night at 9:00. And I'd been chatting with my one buddy about McDavid for a while. And then like Friday afternoon, I'm prepping for a football game. I'm like, this is it. Like, because if I didn't trade McDavid, I mean, I guess I could have kept McDavid, but I traded like basically the top guys on my team because I didn't have the assets to go for it a couple more years.
Right.
And if I just let them get older, their value dwindles away.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is the time where I have to go out and reload with like top end young guys and then like get after it again.
Yes.
So I'm in a full blown panic.
A little bit of a rebuild.
We're going back and forth trying to get these keepers in. And I'm talking kickoff for the CFL game is 7:30. We had a pregame hit at 7:12. I'm sitting in the press box in Winnipeg with like my prep sheet for the game. One of my prep sheets for not my big board, but another prep sheet I always have. And I've got it flipped over and I've got the trades written out. I've got my keeper roster with the trade written out. And I was finally like, let's do it. So I traded McDavid and Crosby. Now Crosby's, he's got 2 years left.
Yeah.
In a keeper league, Crosby's value is not very good.
Not as it once
So
was.
I traded McDavid and Crosby. And I got Demidov,
Nice.
who I love. Will Smith, who I think is going to be a stud.
Oh, yeah.
Slavkovsky, who just put up 70 points and is like 22 years old.
Yeah.
Adrian Kempe, just because I know that he's a guy that I'll be able to flip during the season for more young pieces.
He's a killer.
Anton Frundell, who could be the rookie of the year this year.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I think Frundell might have a better season than McKenna, but that might be a hot take. And then a first and a second round pick.
Damn.
So I felt like I did okay.
That's good.
Like now all of a sudden I've got my whole roster reset to some 20-year-olds,
Yes.
21-year-olds. So then I'm still trying to get ready for this game. And I told the one guy, I said, I'm only trading you McDavid if I can pawn off some of my other older guys for younger pieces too. And they're not even older guys. So in the same time to my buddy Boom, I traded Quinn Hughes, Rantanen, and Panarin.
Damn. And you had a stacked team.
I had a stacked team. That's why I won 5 of the last 7 years. It was a stacked team. But I got Leo Carlson, who I do think is an absolute stud.
I agree.
And I got Matt Schaefer.
Oh.
And Schaefer's going to be insane for 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got Chernyshov, who played with Celebrini this year as a rookie and actually looked pretty good.
And you have Smith as well.
And I got Will Smith.
So that's going to
And I got a first round pick from him too.
Damn it.
So anyway, I ended up coming out of it with Demidov, Will Smith, Carlson, Slavkovsky, Matt Schaefer, Frundell. So yeah.
Do you think Demidov is capable of putting up 100 points? Do you think he's that good?
I think he's capable of putting up 90 points.
I think he could have 100 points.
He had 63 as a rookie this year.
Yeah. And he was like just lighting it up. In preseason, he looked like a man amongst boys. And then like the ceiling for both Demidov and Carlson, like they're just going to continue to climb. It's going to be like McDavid, where it was like his 8th season where he finally had a dip in scoring.
Yeah.
I could see that being maybe not. It'll be like 4 or 5
I think
years
in
where
3
they
years
continue
with
to grow.
Smith and Carlson and Demidov,
Yeah.
I've got 3 of the top 10 scores in the league.
Yeah. I could see
I think there's a world where that exists.
I think so too.
So,
And
and by then,
Schaefer?
McDavid would be like 33.
Yeah.
So,
And then Schaefer, like that's crazy that you were able to get Schaefer. He was in
Amish Man says, so there's no limitation. No, we just have 12 keepers. So you get to keep those 12 guys for as long as you want.
yeah.
So I've just reloaded a bunch of 19, 20, 21-year-olds.
Yeah, the future of
It was
the
tough
NHL.
to trade McDavid, though. It was, but he delivered me 5
Sometimes-
championships.
If it's hard, it's right. That's what I find.
I guess the moral of this story is that McDavid can deliver you championships if you manage your roster right.
Yes.
The Oilers should have
Well
5
said.
cups right now.
Well said, Dusty.
Come on. So anyway, I dropped the hammer on this one,
Yeah, you
and we'll
did.
see. We'll see how it plays out. But I've got control of all of them forever, and I really wanted Matt Schaefer.
Oh,
And Quinn Hughes is a bit of a prima donna baby. I don't know. So Quinn Hughes is a fantasy hockey stud, but Schaefer just looks so damn good.
so while you were gone last week, the NHL dropped we just covered it today with the goalies, their top 10 list for goalies. Last week, they did their top 10 defensemen. I think they actually dropped top 20 defensemen. But Matt Schaefer, if I'm not mistaken, he was 7th or 8th.
I saw that list too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think by the end of next season? Where do you think he
3.
is?
He'll be top 3.
I think he's for sure
And
top
like,
5.
he's at
Which is
for him to
crazy.
do what he did this year.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he was the guy who came in and it was a team that had
weapons.
Well, let's just say it's not like he came in and instead of Cale Makar, Colorado had Matt Schaefer.
Yeah.
And Schaefer was playing with Natchez and he was playing with McKinnon.
Yeah.
Like he was playing on the island.
I know.
And was their best player as an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
So.
And it's still, like I said this before, but it's just crazy. In another world, New York doesn't jump up in that draft to get Schaefer. If it just kept how it was in that draft, if there was no change, he would have been drafted by the Sharks. So it would have been Celebrini. And
can you imagine
Schaefer,
that?
You know, how absurd that would have been.
I am excited about that Chernyshov kid I picked up, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
He played in that game I did, San Jose Winnipeg last year.
Okay.
And I didn't know much about him before that game, and I watched him in that game, and I was like, man, like he looks like he's a fit alongside. So I don't know if he'll be there again to start this year, but he looked really good with Celebrini last year.
Nice.
So that was and Will Smith. Will Smith's going to be a stud offensive.
Like it's kind of like the treatment that maybe not to the same level, but what once Macklin or Leon Draisaitl had with Connor McDavid, with the Will Smith and Macklin Celebrini. So he's just kind of Macklin Celebrini is kind of stealing the show.
Smith will catch up.
Oh yeah,
like from a production standpoint.
Top 5 pick. Yeah. He's got a wicked shot. He's unreal.
He scored a goal in that game I did, and it was awesome. Great feed from Celebrini. It was Celebrini's the white whale in that league now. I can't get Celebrini in that league. So that sucks. All right, let's get into the numbers game brought to you by Play Alberta, title sponsor of EST. And you brought this up to my attention today. I was not aware of it. Connor McDavid became the first player ever to hit 99 overall in NHL.
Yes.
How was
so this
Ovechkin scoring 65 or Crosby being Crosby for the last 15 years?
Yeah.
Neither of those guys ever got a 99?
So I was doing some research, and apparently there might have been a time in like the 90s where Lemieux was like rated 99 overall. Maybe, But I don't know what changed because they're saying on their website right now that he's the only one to ever. So they're for whatever reason.
So they're building it up like that.
They're not counting what was had or what the decisions
got NHL
that were made.
95 and stuff like that.
So it says, breakdown. Well, first off, to answer your question, it is ridiculous because for the longest time, NHL was the only game that didn't offer.
Well, we don't even need to compare. Like, how has McDavid not been?
I know.
When he scored 60 goals.
It's absurd.
How was he not a 99?
Points. And
so he was always 98?
No.
Is 97 because of his number?
No, last year was his highest rating at 97. But before that, I did some, let's see. So in the 22-23 season where McDavid had 153 points, his overall was 95.
Really?
Yeah.
Hard to believe anybody could be, but I guess nobody would have been better than him. So they just kind of maxed it at that level.
Yeah, but their rating system is always like, I've talked to Benny about this. Like, I don't know, the people that they have in charge over there, I don't really know what they're doing. It just, I've disagreed with a good chunk of the overalls that they've had over the years. But yeah, it's kind of absurd. I think Crosby's highest was like 95, but like Ovi and Crosby in their prime, they should be 99s. Absolutely. So kind of surprising. But yeah, on their website, welcome to the 99 Club, Connor. 99 isn't given, it's earned.
So does he get like a plaque or something from NHL? Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he would probably get something.
Probably.
Cool, I would think.
Yeah. So Connor McDavid has made EA Sports NHL history. We're proud to introduce the EA Sports 99 NHL Club with Connor McDavid as its first ever member. So his resume speaks for itself. Multiple Hart Memorial and Art Ross trophies. His 99 overall rating is a direct reflection of his consistent performance and standard-setting play on the ice. So it's fascinating.
I got to tell you, what's his defensive rating? I'm just curious.
We won't have access to
we don't have access
for that until later.
It's got to be pretty high if it's not bringing down his overall 99.
And that's the thing, man. Like, I
haven't seen improvement in that.
No, you haven't. But I just learned something this morning where Benny was highlighting it on the Hangout, where offensive awareness and defensive awareness, that has like the most stock into a player's overall. So I imagine it's very high, which I don't necessarily agree.
His defensive awareness is high because he's smart and he knows where he should be.
But he just doesn't.
But the commitment to defensive awareness
that's a good point.
Sometimes gets taken away by, if I fly the zone right now, I'll get this puck and I'm gone.
Yeah, but last year...
Which is highly entertaining to see.
Last year, the strength, the NHL, in EA's opinion, who was had the greatest strength Guess who it was?
McDavid?
No.
Okay, never mind. Now let me guess
Yeah,
again.
thank God.
I thought is that why he's coming out? So the strongest player in the league?
Mm-hmm.
Radko Gudas.
No.
Is it a star player?
Yeah.
Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
It was a good guess.
But
But
he protects the puck well.
he does, but like still, it depends. Like what do you qualify strength as?
Yeah, I
Is
don't
it
know.
like him protecting the puck? Is it like who can lift the most? Like, or is it they're fighting? So I don't know. It is interesting though, and it's rightfully deserved. It's just I pose this question: if McDavid is 99 overall, what should Cooch, McKinnon, Makar, and Draisaitl be?
Okay, so if McDavid's 99, McDavid's 99,
Yeah,
McKinnon should be 98.
yeah, you think so?
I think so.
Okay.
He's stronger than him.
Yeah,
He can handle the puck at high speeds, I think, just as good as him.
yeah,
He might be better defensively than him. He has a better shot than him. And there's a strong case to be made that McKinnon could almost be a 99.
yeah.
So I would pay. Who were the other guys?
So yeah, that was McKinnon, then Kucherov, Makar, and Draisaitl.
Okay, so I would say
'Cause those are,
McKinnon at 98, Kucherov and Draisaitl and Makar at 96.
Kucherov, Makar, and Draisaitl all at 96.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's just like I've always because do you think McDavid or has it kind of gotten closer over the last few years? Because I feel like a few years ago, when he put up the 153 points, it was McDavid is the best player in the NHL, no question.
Still is.
Yeah,
I
still.
think. Yeah.
So, but he's just one overall better than. That's why I'd have a little bit more.
Well, I think because I don't because there are multiple elements to McKinnon's game that are better than McDavid's game.
Right. Okay.
Right. So
Yeah. And then just lastly on this, in that 2022-23 season where McDavid did deliver 153 points, the overall was 95. And say this is where it's just McKinnon had 111 points and he was 93 overall.
yeah,
So that's why I was just like, I always
it's almost like it's just a video
little
game
bit.
and they really don't care.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I get a little too fired up about this kind of thing. But regardless, 99 for McDavid, about damn time. I don't think it's for him to get. 99 overall. It sounds good.
Jason
deserved.
says McKinnon lost a point for missing an open net, and McDavid
Yeah.
lost a point for going 1-on-3.
Also, fair enough.
That would be in the Olympics, is what they're talking about there. All right. What about other athletes? Like, do other games dish these 99s out
yeah.
like crazy or what?
So yes, this is good.
I can think of a basketball player who probably should have had a couple of 99s along the way.
Yeah. So I got basketball. I got the show and Madden here.
Okay, yeah, that's all we really need.
So in Madden's history, they've had 66 members.
Okay, so they dish it up a
99
little
club.
bit, yeah.
So Jamar Chase, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I'm not going to
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes is up there.
I think Aaron Donald was a 99 one time.
Aaron Donald. Yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
he was in there. But yeah, you got Rob Gronkowski in there, JJ Watt, if we're going way back.
So they're pretty loosey-goosey with the 99s.
Yeah, very loosey-goosey.
Okay,
So,
what about NBA?
NBA, there is, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just
Nine guys.
9 guys.
All time. Let
Yeah.
me guess these 9
Yeah,
guys.
okay, cool.
'Cause it's
Oh,
a fun
wait,
game.
sorry, 8.
8 guys.
8.
Okay. Okay.
This is according to 2kratings.com.
2kratings.com. LeBron James.
Yet, he's on there.
I wouldn't have this guy to 99 because he's an absolute mess defensively. But Steph Curry?
Surprisingly not.
Okay, well, good, because he shouldn't. He's horrible defensively.
98.
98. So he lost a point for defense. All right, so there's 7 other guys who've been Kevin Durant.
KD is...
How long does this list go back?
Yeah,
Do
all
you know?
time.
All time. Oh, so Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Okay. Jordan was in this game?
No, like
Jordan
they,
wasn't even allowed in these games.
no, like they just bring it back for like.
Okay. All right. So
legends.
Jordan's a 90. So this is all time 99s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He is also on there. Yes.
Okay. Magic Johnson.
He is also on there. Yes.
Okay.
He's number 9.
Shaq's not on there, is he?
No, he's 98.
Ah, damn.
Which is, I don't
Yeah.
know. He probably should have been.
Shaq could have been. Oh, Kobe.
Yeah.
See, I would have had Shaq there as a 99 if Kobe's a 99.
Yeah, I agree.
Larry Bird?
Yeah, which is a little...
Larry Bird was sick. I got no problem with Larry Bird being a 99.
I didn't realize I was watching
Bird was a stud. He's in the LFO song.
I love how physical he was.
Larry Bird?
Yeah, man.
Oh, he was a bastard.
Yeah, I know. I didn't.
And he was on
that.
a team that was full of bastards.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good.
My uncle's just like, you got to watch him. I'm like, no, he looks soft.
Okay, so how many do I have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, including LeBron?
Yes.
And there's 2 more?
Yeah, 2 more.
Hakeem Olajuwon?
Yes, good pull.
Nice. And there's 1 more. Not Giannis.
No.
Is it a modern guy? Like, do you know this guy?
No, way back.
Way back.
Yeah. Or decent.
Oh, Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Easy enough.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good then.
Yeah. And
Forgot about Wilt.
Kevin Garnett, he's 98. Same with Tim Duncan, Shaquille, Dirk, Bill Russell. So, and Giannis was 97.
Giannis was 97.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's kind of neat.
list.
That's a fun game. And then what was the other sport we had? Oh, the show.
Hakeem. I love Hakeem.
Oh, Hakeem's the best.
Might be one of my favorite players ever. Okay, so they do it differently. I researched this quite a bit, and this is what I found. Have you played the show?
Marshall's playing a little bit right now, but we're playing like the show 22 or something.
Okay, so I've never played the show.
Okay.
So
we
I
do
know
home
it's
run derbies. It's fun.
So I know it's a little bit different. I couldn't find ratings, but the only thing I could find was cards.
Oh, yeah, player cards.
Player cards.
Okay.
So that's only, so they have 489 player cards with players ranked 99 overall. 489. I looked like,
What?
yeah.
Okay.
I looked
so it's a different
lot.
system, I guess.
I looked a lot, and this is, I
It's
AI'd
like
it.
just Hall of Famers get like
Yeah.
a 99 or something like that.
Yeah. So,
Well, so Connor McDavid's at the beginning. So
101,
like,
baby.
in 30 years, Marshall's going to be sitting here doing it and be like, so-and-so's the 9th player ever in the
Yeah.
NHL to get 99.
Yeah, I could see that. But, yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool title, hey? Do you think
That's cool. It'll be the first to be 99.
he's driving home? He's
if
like,
they didn't give, for a guy who grew up in a video game era,
yeah,
that's got to be pretty sick.
it's got to feel great.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty good.
99 overall.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, there you go. That's our number segment.
Let's go, baby.
Here's one other thing I just wanted to hit on briefly. As everybody knows, we are moving the Oil Stream 5 days a week in September with a 3-man show pretty much every day. And we've been kind of spitballing on some ideas and stuff. But for those of you who are watching or listening right now, or if you listen to the podcast after the fact, feel free to email me, Dustin at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. But we're going to be changing the show up a little bit. What do you want more of on the show? Now, it's already going to be a different show. Like for so many years, it was just 2 of us sitting here going back and forth. It's going to be a 3-man show, which is already going to lead to a better show and better discussions with a combination of myself, Trev, Benny, and Gager. But is there something you want? Like, do you want the odd guest on the show? Or now that we have a 3-man show, is that really necessary? Do you want more, I don't know. Like we're in a window here for the next couple of weeks where we can really sort of mold this thing into something still awesome, but maybe, and it's still kind of the same, but a little bit different maybe. So I'm just curious. I'm curious. Like, what do you want more like just general conversation, or either like more segments that are kind of we're in and out of, or
Fun, cool.
totally
segments.
wide open to any sort of suggestions.
Yeah.
So 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999 is where you can chime in on that. And like I said, email me, Dustin at EdmontonSportsTalk.com if you have things that you would like a little bit more of.
And you can email me too, Trevor at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. I'm just joking. No, email Dusty.
My middle name is Trevor. Texts in and says more of the host saying he knows inside stuff but refuses to tell the public and just says he will share it with the other host. I would say we probably won't have much of that moving forward.
I don't think so.
But thank you. My middle name is Trevor. I don't know. I think there could be some fun things that we'll do.
Maybe a filthy Bruce. Every
It's a nice filthy
Bruce every Wednesday.
a filthy bat.
Tuesday.
Oh, you mean like as a guest?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is with a guest is that there's 3 of us there, and then I think the new oil stream
That's the thing.
is going to go by so quickly.
Yeah.
that, you're going to like start listening and be like, wow, that was insane.
Yeah.
So
that's true. It's going to be packed.
At least that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it's going to go by very quick.
It's already going by pretty quick. Last week when I was hosting, I had so many things I wanted to discuss, and I maybe touched on half of that, if that. So
Baggio says more Seinfeld, smiley face. Mixing some fun Seinfeld clips. Like there's a bunch of stuff. We'll be able to do audio, more audio now and stuff, more video now and stuff. So it should be that should be pretty good.
ROG in the inbox fantasy hockey segment.
Like a weekly sort of fantasy hockey question. Somebody actually did text in today, said, where is he here? Coach Mike, keeper league question. Would you keep Nylander or Jason Robertson? And is there really a wrong answer?
Probably.
I don't think there's a wrong answer.
No.
I think it's just like a personal preference.
I think Robertson, though, in less time has been able to put up better years. So I'd probably say Robertson. I don't think Nylander's hit the 100-point mark, and Robertson.
I would lean towards Robertson too, especially if goal scoring is a little bit more valuable in your league. Like the Juan Rincon Hockey League is just straight up points. It's not head to head. It's like an old school hockey pool where it's just points. Nice. I don't like playing the week to week hockey and the hockey that's got like 12 categories, trying to make it like NFL fantasy. Here's another issue I have.
Tell me.
Maybe this is something we
say it.
What has happened to the fantasy hockey magazine? Like I know that so much stuff's online now.
Yeah.
But I was at a store today between shows, and there were 9 different NFL fantasy magazines. And there's even more NFL fantasy stuff online than there is hockey stuff online. Do you know how many hockey fantasy magazines there were? 0.
Yeah, that sucks.
We used to have the Hockey News Ultimate Pool Guide, out by now. Yeah. McKean's Hockey magazine was out by now and was my favorite. Actually, that's not true. It's close to my favorite. The Sports Forecaster magazine was always my favorite, and always had a picture of Reed and Stoff in there because Ched would do like some advertising in there.
Okay.
That I just don't know. I don't know what's happened. Like I got a hockey draft this Saturday, Juan Rincon Hockey and Football Saturday in Lethbridge, and I got no hockey magazine. So now I have to go online, use like Dauber's List or something. Somebody needs to bring back the fantasy hockey magazine. It's pissing me off.
I agree. That's a good take, Dusty. I used
to have like 6 of them.
Yeah.
I used to have a briefcase when I was like 13 years old for our 4-man hockey pool I had with my buddies when we were kids. And I had a full-blown briefcase that I would click open, and I'd have the 4 magazines, and I have my own list of notes. And
oh, that's cool.
Like, God.
I used to have like a little, nothing like that, but it was a little fat stack, I'd say. I'd be like, oh, look what happened this year.
Yeah, but it's not a thing anymore.
No, that's sad. It really is sad.
You're right. It's sad. That's what it is. It's sad.
It's on the positive side, you don't use as much paper. Save the trees.
Save the scrap paper.
I saw. So what's up with that? Is that your note?
Yeah. So I've noticed that the recycle, we have quite the large blue bin here at EST. And
ladies and gentlemen,
we have to,
Zach.
Yes, the voice of God coming in here, coming in hot. I noticed that some of the papers can still be used for, say, show lineups, or if we need to write down stats, because sometimes if the
on
Wi-Fi
the other
breaks,
side,
I agree.
On the other side,
like
we can save. That's just one half, man. You got the whole other half.
Yep.
So I set up a sign using one of those scrap papers saying, "Please save the trees here."
You use the scrap paper to make the scrap paper sign.
Yes.
Incredible. I have to say, as the owner of this company, I like the cut of your jib.
The cut of my jib.
Yeah, I like the cut of your jib.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, what's coming up on EST Afternoons?
Well, Benny Thompson is filling in for Hernan Salas, taking the host chair alongside former Oilers goaltender Joaquin Gage, and I'll be producing the show. We'll talk about the Elks' victory. The Blue Jays are rolling. Some weekend recap as well. Hernan's Noticias, Hall of 4. So much to get to. Of course, Ian Harrison, 140 to talk all things Jays. He's from the Associated Press. Continued Elks discussion with Jay Milne, who will be hosting the Reed Wilkins Show. Reed's off on an extended vacay. And we'll also be mixing it up, talking some Oilers as well, and so much more to get to on EST Afternoons.
All right, so there are lots coming up over there. The Estes tickets have now surpassed the 100-point mark, and you're going to want to. So we're on the closing half of it now. So you're going to want to get your Estes tickets.
Selling out fast.
rather quickly, I think. Go to EdmontonSportsTalk.com and you'll see the Estes link up at the top. That's going to do it for the Oil Stream, brought to you by Boston Pizza. Next Monday on location, Capilano, Boston Pizza. Would love to have you join you. Trev, good show today, man.
You as well.
For YouTube, Trev, I am Dustin Nielson. Talk to you tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, bright and early on the Nielson Show. We will debut the Stan Bowman song, 2 Years of Failure, coming up at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Take it easy.